Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Pham. We are tracking breaking news tonight. There is a large police presence right now near East Heroy Avenue and North Pittsburgh Street. Let's get right to a live picture of the situation right now. You can see that police are still on scene. We're told officers there are negotiating with a suspect who is barricaded inside a home and is armed. SWAT officers are trying to talk to the suspect to come outside. And now this is near Rogers High School, and the school is actually on lockdown right now at the request of Spokane Police Department. Students are there actually tonight because it is the senior all-nighter. Brian Coddington, a district spokesperson, tells KREM 2 all students are safe and accounted for, and they will remain in lockdown until police deem the area to be safe. Now, this is a developing story we're going to continue following, but right now what you need to know is that the roads are blocked in this area. Again, this is at East Heroy Avenue and North Pittsburgh Street. You are asked to avoid this area. We're updating new information as it comes into our newsroom on KREM.com. Well, switching gears now, you may have felt the cooler temperatures if you were at the Pride Parade today, and it looks like we'll have another cool start tomorrow, but a warm-up isn't far away. Meteorologist Michelle Boss is in the Weather Center to let us know what we can expect for the rest of the weekend. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, we're going to see a pretty wide range in temperatures from the coolest tomorrow morning, and where some areas could see lows dipping down into the 30s to eventually warming all the way up into the 90s later this week. But in the short term, still a little bit of cool weather to deal with, especially across far eastern Washington into the Idaho Panhandle, where we did see some clouds and some showers today. 50 right now in Spokane, but it's already in the lower 40s in Sandpoint, 43 degrees, and it's dipped down into the 40s in the Moscow and Pullman area, and also St. Mary's and in Wallace. A little bit milder where they saw more sun and some warmer temperatures this afternoon. 62 in Moses Lake, near 60 in Wenatchee. Just a couple of sprinkles left pushing through the inland northwest, and even those are diminishing as we move past the 11 o'clock hour. That should all push out of the way and clear out overnight. We picked up a little bit of rain here in the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area, about 300ths, a little bit more under a heavier shower in the Spokane Valley at Phelps Field, just under a 1/10 of an inch, and Spirit Lake picking up around 1100ths this afternoon and evening. For the next 12 hours, we're looking at mostly clear skies. It'll be a chilly start with temperatures in the lower 40s, but we should be warming up into the 60s by between 9 and 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. 72 expected for the high tomorrow, 78 on Monday, and sunshine on Tuesday, highs in the lower 80s.
Michelle, thanks so much. The wildfire burning in Grant County is now 85% contained. Authorities say that the 243 command fire burned more than 20,000 acres near Royal City. Now, this video you see here is actually footage from earlier this week, and so far the fire has damaged 3 outbuildings. Fire crews say they were able to contain the fire between northern and southern ridges of Lower Crab Creek Canyon. There are no evacuation levels right now. All the closures have also been dropped. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Meanwhile, permit burning and rule burning is not allowed in Stevens County. According to the Sheriff's Department, right now the region is in the moderate level for any wildfire danger. Campfires are still allowed to in designated campgrounds, but we do want to remind you that fireworks, sky lanterns, and exploding targets are illegal on all DNR protected lands. Dangerous heat is threatening nearly 10 million Americans on the West Coast. The threat comes as massive wildfire burns in Arizona. A mountain fire northeast of Phoenix has significantly grown from 300 acres last night now to more than 6,000 acres today. Air tankers and helicopters are dropping fire retardant and water, but high winds are working against them. Fire crews believe it was human caused.
They said we got one shot, one run to get out, basically, and we had a convoy. They took everyone from the flats, from the marina, all of us out of here at once.
Wow, devastating pictures there. In California, soaring temperatures are fueling fire danger. The first red flag warning of the season has been issued for Northern California, a region still recovering from last year's devastating fires. The utility PG&E cut power to 1,600 customers for more than 6 hours today. More homes could see power shutdowns tomorrow. Paradise, the site of last year's campfire, which killed 85 people, is in the target zone again. It could also be impacted by the power shutoffs. Well, a second case of the measles is confirmed in Latah County, and now this case comes just days after a different measles case was confirmed earlier this week. The Idaho Public Health's North Central District says the first measles case was confirmed in a child that was too young to be immunized. Health officials say the second case was a family member that was partially immunized due to their age. They were also exposed to the measles while traveling internationally. Despite the two cases, health leaders say there is no spread of the measles in Latah County or in Idaho at this time. Well, here back at home, thousands lined the streets of downtown Spokane for the 28th annual Pride Parade and Festival today. This event also marked the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall Inn riots. The riots took place in 1969 against a police raid at a New York City bar. Many consider this event to be a turning point for the gay rights movement. As KREM 2's Alexa Block tells us, in Spokane, those who attended the parade say they had a lot to celebrate on this day.
Last night, we gave you a look at Spokane's first ever Pride event. It started with just a few hundred people marching through the streets. People were so concerned at that time that they even covered their faces up with bags, worried about what people they knew would think. Now, today, things are much different. The parade that started with just a few hundred people has grown to thousands.
Pride 2019 is here.
Pride invokes this sense of community that's so special and so unique.
It's bigger than ever before.
I think it's really awesome. It was really great to see a lot of people out here.
For 28 years, for one weekend in June, the LGBTQ plus community and their allies come together for this. A celebration here in downtown Spokane.
I love this parade. It's really great to see people come together.
It shows how much love is in the air and that everyone is coming together no matter how different everybody is.
It brings us a lot of positive energy knowing that we're accepted and that it's okay.
And this means so much more this year. This year's parade theme is to thrive, not just survive. It pays homage to those who jump-started the gay rights movement back in 1969 during what's known as a Stonewall Inn uprising, a series of riots against a police raid in a New York City bar. Decades later, this isn't just a celebration, but a demonstration. Advocates say the LGBTQ plus community continues to fight for acceptance and equality.
Not quite there yet, but we're on the right path.
In downtown Spokane, Alexa Block, KREM 2 News.
Well, that sounds pretty cool. The Seattle Seahawks drumline and dancers, along with Nico Thorpe and Tedrick Thompson, made an appearance at the Rainbow Festival earlier this afternoon in Riverfront Park. This was all a part of the team's 12 tour across the state. They also visited Silverwood Theme Park and Fairchild Air Force Base yesterday. And take a look at this. A fireworks show wrapped up the night for the Spokane Pride Parade. This was shared by our own photojournalist here at KREM 2, Al Lozano. More than 20,000 people attended that event, and those fireworks are just spectacular. We also saw many more Pride celebrations around the nation and even outside of the country, and you're taking a look at several different celebrations all over Boston, Los Angeles, Italy, Washington, D.C., and all over, really. Boston's parade theme was looking back, looking forward, and while in Los Angeles, a total of 5 blocks were dedicated to the Pride Festival. And no matter where they were taking place, many of the Pride parades had similar messages of inclusion and love. Well, we want to give a big shout out to some of our KREM 2 colleagues. Jane McCarthy and photojournalist Brett Alberry took home a Northwest Emmy Award. This is a high honor in the journalism industry, and they were awarded this for their sports news story on bouncing back. And you, of course, can rewatch that story on KREM.com. Well, you might want to take a jacket with you if you're planning to go out tonight and probably tomorrow morning as well. Coming up, Michelle Boss will have your weekend forecast. Stay with us.